Before and after videos are just fantastic. When you just see the accumulation of a student putting in hard work, working on the right things at the right time, and we just get an unbelievable transformation that just does not get much better than that. Well, in today's video, I got a great lesson for you guys. I'm going to show you some of the things this student did to improve just a drastic chicken wing, and then a couple other swing flaws. But more importantly, we're going to show you how you can utilize the Pro Speed Baseball hitting system no matter what flaw you have to come out on the other end with a beautiful, efficient swing. Let's go ahead and get started. So if we take a good look at this before and after, obviously we're going to see some huge differences. If we go ahead and take the student here into impact, we're going to see a huge difference in the lead arm. We have a huge chicken wing where the arm's way out of position, and then over here on the after swing, we have a beautiful released lead arm, allowing for the bat to come around the way that it's supposed to. The other great thing we're going to see is we're going to see forward shoulder tilt. This is the big piece in the system where we talk about how we get synced up with our swing so that we can make sure that we're maximizing our bat speed with the force of our body hitting the ball at the same time. Over here in the before swing, we're obviously spun open quite a bit, and this is really the only way the student could have gotten the barrel on the ball with the elbow getting jacked up the way that it did. And if we go ahead and go into the full finish, we're going to see a beautiful difference in the weight shift. Over here on the before swing, we're going to see the weight has stayed in the center of the feet. It really hasn't moved anywhere. All the weight's on the back foot. Then over here on the after swing, the weight has beautifully and seamlessly moved on to the lead side, and we've got a very nice light back foot right here where we've gotten all of our weight into the hit of the ball. So a beautiful before and after. But how did we get here? Well, one of the big things that we did was the bat lag pause and release drill from the Pro Speed Baseball hitting system. And we're actually going to show you that drill right now. This is our student executing the bat lag pause and release drill. Now, this is one of the really cool things about the Pro Speed Baseball hitting system. Like I said before, you can take any flaw that you have, any tweak that you need to make, anything you want to improve on, and you can fit it into the Pro Speed Baseball somehow. So this is a modification to the bat lag pause and release drill, and all we did was we made sure that our student here started with a lengthened lead arm, meaning he straightened out his lead arm on purpose. So normally this arm would be a little bit bent in this drill so that we have something to release, but our student was suffering from a really bad case of the chicken wing going through impact. So what we did is we got a good feel for getting that lead arm straight as the bat was swinging. And once we got a feel for that, it was an over exaggeration. We went ahead and added a little bit of bend in there so we had something to release. But as you can see here, we're getting into a lag and release position. We're in a controlled, very specific position. Everything here is exactly where it's supposed to be, and we're executing the release. And this is just one of the drills, one of the things we went over to get to this beautiful before and after that we're seeing here now. So we had this huge chicken wing problem, and because we did some right tweaks, we worked on our practice sessions, we worked on our positioning, we worked on all these things, we now have a very, very efficient swing. And guys, that's the power of having right information, working on the right things at the right time, and just simply having the willingness to put in the effort to get to this level. So again, this doesn't happen overnight. I know we see this before swing and then the after swing, we think, oh, wow, that should take like 2 seconds because we're watching it on video. But this does take a little bit of work. But again, if we're going to get there, we're going to get there the most efficient way possible. And that's exactly what we figured out how to do with the Pro Speed Baseball hitting system, a step-by-step process so that we know exactly what we need to work on to get to where we need to get to. And it's just very cool how it works. If we get to the first step, if we get it right, then we move on to the next one. If we don't, then we don't. By the time we get to the last step, because every step before it was correct, we will then have a beautiful after swing where we can have efficient mechanics, and then we can start working on with those mechanics to get better and better at hitting. So for those of you joining us on YouTube, if you're looking to improve faster and get better, I highly recommend checking out our online lessons program and also checking out our Pro Speed Baseball hitting system, which I got a great bonus for you. I'm actually going to play you guys a video from that system that you can get instant access to. You can see the whole thing just by simply clicking on the iCard popping up in the top portion of your screen or by clicking on the link in the description below. I'm going to go ahead and play a preview of that video right now. You guys can check that out. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to now start showing how our weight shift is involved with the release of the bat. We just simply need to understand exactly where we want to be in our weight shift. So we're going to get a lot more specific. We're going to be talking about the timing of getting the back pocket in front of the tee at the same time we're hitting the ball. But the first thing we need to do, guys, is we need to rep this out and make sure that we can definitely get the weight transfer that we need. So we're going to put our arms across our chest. We're going to get at least 100 repetitions